Hello comrades, Commissar Bro here today with Dominion's 4, Thrones of Ascension. This is a game that for a very long time has been very underrated in my opinion. However, it's a lot of fun, but it's definitely still a pretty niche title. However, without further ado, let's take a quick little gander at this game, shall we? We're going to call this game Hi Bro. Hi Bro. We're going to pick the Middle Ages. I've actually created my own god, as it were. Shit, but I don't remember which nation I put him under. It was the dead one. Okay, but I don't see it here. Whatever. We'll just make a new god. And so, we're gonna pick Emor. Emor is a human empire that was corrupted and fell into darkness. Basically, it's the Roman skeletons. And we're gonna add 2 AI. And for the sake of being losers, we're going to put them on easy. That's right. Well, we'll put one on normal and one on easy. Anyway, alright, so there's our opponents. We're going to click OK. It gives you a nice little thing, tells you what you can do. Basically, our Dominion kills the populace and replaces them with sweet, delicious zombie people. Alright, so we're going to be a Master Lich. That's right. We're going to increase our deathliness and up our other abilities as well. Alright, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. There we go. That's pretty good. And we'll remain awoken so that we can start using our god immediately. Now, you do have other options like going dormant or imprisoned, which basically, you know, gives you more points to add into these here, which are essentially, this is magic and this is Dominion. Dominion is the lands and territories you hold, and by doing either clicking, like right clicking or left clicking, you give yourself various bonuses. So like if I right click my lands are cold, basically, rather than hot, or even just regular temperature, I have -10 supplies. And other stuff happens. See, and the further you go down, you know, it gets worse and worse, but look at that, you get more design points to kind of create your own person as you will. I'm a little loser, so I'm going to give myself all bonuses and not go for anything negative. Not negative at all. Anyway, so our god has been created, and we shall name him Commissar Bro. That's right. All praise Commissar Bro. Thank you. Alright, now the world contents, you can sit here and basically do a bunch of stuff. And we're just going to lower it. Again, for the sake of explanation, we're going to lower the strength of the independents down considerably so I can just show you guys how this game works. The number of starting provinces, 1, blah, blah, blah. Okay, everything else is fine. We can turn on renaming if you want to rename stuff. Alright, so it's going to generate the map for us, and then we'll take a look at what this game is about. Alright, so here we are. This is Dominion's 4. Essentially, we own this little territory here. See, you can see my little legion of skeleton men. These are my commanders. I've got Vehikthu, I have Dead Flesh, and then I have the grand, the mysterious, the amazing Commissar Bro. That's right. So, let's actually take a look at our army setup. If you look here, only one of our people is currently in charge of an army. It would be Vehikthu the Censor. So what we can do is we can select all these guys one by one. There's other, you can just do like select alls, by the way. I'm just, again, sake of explanation. So I'm going to split my army in half and give the majority of it to good old Master Commissar Bro. Yeah, there we go. I'll just give the majority of it. So we have them split up into 2 groups, right? Now, the way the battle order we would want is we want them to attack the closest enemies. That's right. And then the second group will just kind of do what they do. Alright? See, with this game, it functions like a board game, or even a civilization game to a degree. And as you can see, this is a random map where basically... oh, this is a really small map, actually. Yeah, because look at that. It goes over there. Alright, so basically this is the only one we really need to look at. This is pretty much the dominion of our land here, because it's a map that just keeps going basically, but it's all the same. So, anyway, without further ado, let's take the army of Commissar Bro and let's attack this Ogden Mercs. It doesn't really seem like there's very much there moving against it. So, alright. Damn it. So you can tell it's been a while since I played the game. There we go. Alright. So we've got our army ready to move. And let's see. Let's recruit some units. Oh, do I not have any recruitment yet? Here in my damn, whatchamacallit, my cast? No, I guess not. Huh. Well, that's disappointing. Alright. Whatever. No big deal. But there are some mercenaries who you can hire. And it tells you how much they cost and whatnot. There'll be various different races and species. And it looks like there was a battle in Ogden Mercs between the force of Irma and the force of the Independents. Unfortunately, our entire army was completely wiped out by a seriously powerful Jaguar army that was defending that area. However, there's been a proclamation from Jotunheim. Sigvidar, the Jotun shall hereby be known as prophet of blah blah blah. And it looks like we've actually got a new commander. Well, that's convenient. Oh, see, yeah, we should have just waited a turn. We should have just waited a turn before we attacked. Whatever. No big deal. Commissar Bro's not too concerned about it, for we already have an additional army of dead ready for sweet, delicious, unabated battle. And we're going to go put all those fellows in the army of Commissar Bro. That's right. And then we're going to take all of the censor's men, for he's not using them, and we're going to put them here. Take those fellows. Oh, can I not move that guy? There we go. He's got to be in his, I guess he's got to be in a separate category? No, we're not going to give him to him. I don't want that -1 penalty. That's alright. We will attack this region here, which is the Western Plains. Onward to glory. Alright, let's actually watch the battle and see what happens this time. It's very similar to those Spartan games, if you've ever played those. Or like, what was it? Gates of Troy, if anyone's familiar with those games, those Slytherin games. These games are very, very similar. But they're a lot of fun. They're actually a lot of fun to sit here and try to win gloriously. Move, my skeleton army! Move! Our cavalry have engaged, and they're holding back the forces of good. Yes, retreat, you cowards. Cowardly rebel scum. Yes, yes. They can't take our overwhelming amount of deathliness. So we have conquered our first territory. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. However, well, yeah, I guess we basically took it. So what's going to happen now is, because we are an army of the dead, we are going to start generating corpses from that region. That's right. And then we're going to take all of our fellows here, and we are going to... What is that unit? Oh, it's a ghoul. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so basically, this is also how you can kind of get more detail in regards to what these things are, what their abilities are. Now, one thing that should be pointed out about the undead is that they have a lot of negative bonuses, but because they generate by themselves, you know, it's not really that big of a deal. So, yeah. But anyway, let's take these Petruscator and move him up there. Alright. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, and we're going to select Commissar Bro, and I wonder if I should build anything here. Let's change his orders. You press spacebar to change his orders, by the way. Let's build a building. Let's build a castle. Oh, I don't have enough gold. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess I don't have enough gold. There was a battle in Silverham, and it looks like we completely demolished the rebels that were defending there. So we're doing pretty good. You know, we're conquering land, and this is kind of the gist of the game. It seems really slow, but trust me, it's actually a lot of fun. Especially when you start getting into some serious engagements with computer players. This is very, very early on, and all we're doing right now is we're just basically killing rebels and stuff like that. So, it's pretty, I mean, the way the game itself plays is very, very simple. But, I mean, to me, it's a very underrated game. It doesn't really get a lot of attention because, of the relative lack of graphical polish and whatnot, which is a shame because it's fun. It's fun. I like this game. I get a lot of enjoyment out of sitting here and playing it. Did we win the battle? Yes, we did. Of course we did. What was it even a question? An unexpected event has occurred in Imor. The summer is unusually hot. In the ashes of the burning bush, a small amount of gems were found. Sweet! And an unexpected event. Oh no! Bad omens in the Mapito Cliffs. Is that the one we just conquered? I feel like it is. Yeah, it is. Alright. But anyway, this has been Kami-sa Bro. If this is a game you feel like you would like to see a little bit more out of, just let me know. I'd be glad to do it. It's a pretty fast-paced game, so things happen pretty quickly, all things considered. So yeah, I would probably do that, just because it's fun. I enjoy it. I think this game is quite the catch, as it were. But anyway, this has been Kami-sa Bro, and I will see you all next time.